Hi. Right, I'm going to try and keep this really simple. I've not done any sort of tutorial before, so please excuse my waffling. So we've got, start off with one pillowcase. Now you're going to turn your pillowcase inside out. Now we've got on one side a really nice hemmed section, and on the other side is the bit with the fold. Now what we're going to do is create another hemmed section on this side to replicate the one on the reverse. And how we're going to do that, so with our pillowcase inside out, we're going to turn it, just show you here, try and flip, oh I can't flip. So we've got, oh hang on, sorry, this bit out, and if you press on you can see the line from the other side of the hem, and what we're going to do is just mark along this line. So bear with, I'm just going to get my ruler just to make it slightly easier. Pencil. And again, oopsie, drop the phone. If I turn it upside down, you can see along here I've marked my pencil line. Then what I'm going to do is do some stitching. So bear with me. Right, I've just done my thread. I've doubled it over just for sort of a bit of extra strength. And I'm literally, I don't know whether I can, weaving in and out. So like this. And then I'm just going to keep doing that and work my way along that line that we've got. Make sure you remember threads full tight. So not too tight where this one buckles up. Right, so we're almost at the end of our line, and when we get to the end, just need to remember to tie it off so that it doesn't all come undone. So just create a little knot. I generally just put a couple of little knots in, it's up to you. Just about had enough there. Right. So now we've got a perfect casing all the way around the top. Now what we need to do is cut into the two edges, which is where the drawstring is going to come out of either side. Right, so next we're going to make take a little chunk out of the seam here. So you need your scissors. Just straighten it off a bit. And so probably about a finger's or a thumb's width down from the top is where we want to make our first cut. And then again, probably from where you've hemmed, a good finger's width up from there. Make a similar size incision. And then, so you'll have your two incisions, and we're just going to cut across here to chop this bit out. So you should now have something, when you open it up, looks a bit like this. Now the next bit to do is quite important. We need to reinforce the top sort of hem here. We're going to stitch in here, and we're going to stitch across here to stop it undoing itself. So I've got my next needle. Again, it's double threaded. And we're just going to go in and put a good few stitches through it to hold it together. And then when you've got a good amount in there, we're just going to tie it off again. Put a couple of knots in to finish it off. And then, so that's the top one done. Now we just need to do the same with this one down here. So I'm just going to okay. And then do the same again over this seam. Again, get a good number in here just to make sure it's really secure. Stop it undoing. There's quite a lot of tension comes through this bit with the drawstring when they're constantly pulling it open and closed. And then again, when you've done, don't forget to tie it off with a couple of knots. Super. So we've now got that. Do the same on the other side. Again, don't forget to reinforce the top and the bottom seams. And then we can get onto the fun stuff and thread it with the drawstring. Right, this is where you need your drawstring times 2. I just whipped some up out of an old duvet. I don't know whether you might have some cord or something you can use. Otherwise I can show you how to whip some up. It's really easy. So now we need our pillowcase the right way around. And the cord or the drawstring that you're going to use, fold it in half. In terms of length, it needs to be at least 1.5 of your pillowcase, or whichever item it is you've turned into the bag. And then the easiest way I found to do this is get yourself a safety pin, pop it through one end, and then so open up, and we're going to go in one side, and you just push him along, all the way to the other side, and then slip him back in again. I lick my fingers a lot to move the fabric, but this will all get washed again at 60 before it gets sent off. So feed him all the way back round. To your starting place. Right, and what I'm going to do, get the 2 ends and tie a knot together, and keep the knot as near to the ends as you can. Give it a really good pull. We have one side in, so you've got it on that side. Now we're going to go to the side without. Get your next drawstring, get your pin again, pop it through, and on the side that doesn't have the tie already, we're going to feed it through. It doesn't matter which way round, you know, whether you go to the left or go to the right, it doesn't matter. Just push it all the way through again. And it'll pop out again the side you've got this, and just slip it in on the other side and push it all the way back round. There he is. Don't forget to take your pin off. And then again, get your 2 ends and tie your knot. Again, keep it as close to the end. Give it a really good tug. Right. And then it's just a case of working them to make sure they're in the right places. And there you go. If I go back a bit, so you've got your 2, and when you tug it, you're done. And that is one scrubs bag.